Hey everybody, it's Scott from Galaxy Comics, and as promised I have the fourth box of the non-pre-screened CGC books that I'm expecting. A few days ago I did the first three boxes. There was a couple of modern boxes and one with a bunch of Golden Age Batman and things like that. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is the more expensive, not modern, or the less expensive, but we'll find out anyway. This one will be a little quicker. It's only one box until next week when I get the, I think I got 4 boxes of pre-screened moderns coming in. But I figured I'd knock this one out real quick. Let's see. This is probably more expensive stuff? No. It's hard to say. There's some big books in here. There's some not so big books in here. Man. It's just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Let me get this started. This is probably the most eclectic box I think I've done. There's a lot of weird stuff. Some customer books, some of my books. You know the drill by now. We'll just get rolling here. Silver Surfer number 4, 4.0. The second best book out of that run, obviously number 1, and the number 4 low print run. It's kind of a neat book. I think that's for a customer. Here we got a Captain Marvel number 1, 8.0. Nice, very fine book. I think this first batch here is probably customer stuff. Get rid of all the spam. We got a Incredible Hulk 180. First appearance of Wolverine in cameo on last page. There we go. Settled that argument. Even though there isn't really an argument because everybody knows that his first appearance is 180. His first full appearance, the expensive book, obviously is 181. But you can't say he's not in that book. It's just, it's one page, so people like the 181 better. And he's on the cover. Marvel Premiere 15, 9.2. First Iron Fist. Remember, he had a TV show on Netflix for a little while. He is the defender of Kunlun. He said that about 15 times an episode. Here we got a giant size X-Men number 1. 3.5, but it's a giant size X-Men number 1. Here's a Thor 158. 8.0. Origin, yeah. Origin retold. It's kind of a sharp, little, very fine book. Here's a Journey into Mystery 125. Oh yeah, last issue before 126 when it becomes Thor. In fine condition. Oh, how many of these have I opened so far? 2 or 3? Here's an X-Men 94. 4.0. Very good X-Men 94. I think I've got 3 or 4 of those in the store now. It's first X-Men. As usual, those came in a little more rough than I wanted, but don't they always? I thought those were a little nicer. Anyway, okay, so here's another Silver Surfer, number 4, a little bit nicer, 7.5. This is, I think all these Silver Surfers are the same customer. I know he sent in a couple of each. Surfer number 1, 3.0. Good, very good. And also a Surfer number 1, 7.5. Slightly better. It's a nice looking book there. Commandy number 1, near mint. It's a 9.4. This is for the same guy that did the Dragon Ball Z number 1 from the last video. These were a couple I sent in I got them in. I thought they were pretty sharp. I knew they weren't perfect, but I was hoping for a little better than that. But you got a World's Finest 199, 7.5, and a World's Finest 198. I guess I should have done those in the other order. 198, 8.5, 199, 7.5. First, no, not first. Third Superman Flash race. I don't know who wins. It's probably a tie. But that's a neat little set. I got those in. I bought those off of a customer, and I decided to send them in. This one I thought was really nice. Supergirl number 1, 9.4. Just a solid near mint Supergirl from 1972. Marvel Superheroes 12, first appearance of Captain Marvel. Nice fine condition. Creamed off-white pages, not the best page quality. But, first Captain Marvel. Oh, got a few more here. Journey into Mystery 124, 8.5, that's nice. That's just one that somebody wanted to send in. You know, people like what they like. Here's a Batman 181, First Poison Ivy, 4.5. I debated on sending this one in. It's a little rough, but it's just an expensive book. So even in that grade, it's still pretty expensive. And then this is the other book. Remember last video, there was the detective, whatever it was, the Joker cover, and this is another. This is from that same collection. Detective 184, 6.0, first appearance of the Firefly, and has a little tear in the cover there. I'm not surprised it came back. I just didn't know what it would come back, but it still comes back in fine. So that's okay. I mean, I'll take that. I knew it had the ripped spine. Last three. Real quick, like. Geez, that bag is wrecked. Another X-Men 94. 7.0. You know, you can't have too many X-Men 94s. How many do you have? Not too many. Ghost Rider number 1. And fine, 6.0. That. And then this one I sent in. I was really curious as to what the grade would come back. I tried to do a little bit of research, and it's got a little piece missing out of the corner. But other than that, it's really nice. Star Trek number 1, 7.0, so fine, very fine. You can see there's a little, where's the lens? Little piece missing out of the corner right up here. You know, it's got some creases on the spine and things like that, but it's a generally expensive book. And I couldn't really tell, is that a 1/4-inch piece or an 1/8-inch piece? And Overstreet is not very clear on the grading definitions. You know, what you can have for a fine or a very fine or whatever. But apparently you can have that little piece missing out of the cover and get a 7. So, it's got a little crease on the back and stuff. Still a very solid book. Nice solid book. I bought that. This came in off the street. Another person brought it in, and I paid a decent amount for it. I knew it was in good shape. But anyway, so there's that box real quick. A little 10-minute video here. And next week, like I said, I got 4 boxes of pre-screened modern 9/8. We'll just see how that goes. That shouldn't take very long. A bunch of Star Wars action figure variants for Josh, and probably some Catwoman books for me and whatever. But that should be next week. So till then, all right. Thanks for watching.